Hey guys, here is going to be a video going over the visual learning for 16-3, perimeter and unknown side length. Go ahead and get a piece of paper and a pencil or a whiteboard and a marker ready so that you can follow along with me as I'm working through this video.
How can you find an unknown side length from the perimeter? Let's look at an example. Lilia is making a decoration out of straws and cloth with lace around the outside. Lilia has 22 inches of lace. How long should she cut the fourth straw to use all of the lace?
Okay, so right now, if you have your piece of paper and pencil or whiteboard and marker ready, go ahead and draw a shape that looks as close as you can to what's on the screen. So something similar to this. And then go ahead and mark up each of those measurements that are listed. So this would be 6, this would be 8. This is unknown, so I'm going to mark it as a question mark. They marked it as X. Remember, many times math problems will have a letter to mark an unknown. It means the same thing as a question mark. We're not quite sure what this length is yet. And then this space is 4. Okay, so when we know the perimeter, which is 22, because that is how much lace would go around the entire outside of the shape, which is what perimeter is, we can use that number along with the measurements that we do know to figure out this one unknown. So we know that our total perimeter is 22 inches. So what we're going to do is add these 3 sides to see how much of that 22 we have taken care of so far. So we have 6 and 4, which is 10. So I'm going to circle those 2. Go ahead and do that on your paper as well. And then I'm going to write down 10. 10 inches towards my perimeter so far. And then we have 8 left. So I'm going to add that 8 to my 10. So I have 10 plus 8, which equals 18. So that means that so far we know that there are 18 inches of this lace that will go around the shape. But we know that in all, it has to be 22 inches. So the difference between 22 and 18 has to be what this unknown is here. So I'm going to take the total perimeter of 22 and subtract 18 to see what is missing. All right, whenever we subtract, we always start in the ones place and look to see if the bottom is bigger. It is bigger here, so we need to go next door and borrow. So this will become a 1. And the one that we just borrowed will become this 2's sidekick, turning it into a 12. So 12 minus 8 is 4. And 1 minus 1 is 0. So that means that this unknown must be 4 inches. All right, I hope this video helped you guys. If you had a hard time on your practice buddy, go ahead and go back to your assignments for 16-3 and press try again after watching this video. Make sure to keep your paper and pencil or your whiteboard and marker handy so that you can work out the problems as you come across them in Pearson. Thanks for listening.